Hi, my name is Asaf Presente. Thank you for clicking on the link for the video so I can tell you a little bit about why I'm running for the board. You probably don't know me. I'm not Vituity famous. If you do know me, you know me as the trade cook guy. And that's kind of what I'm about. I'm about actually doing concrete things to improve the lives of partners. If you think Vituity is perfect, just skip to the end of the video. I'm going to show you how to make a drink called a Vituity. It's one of my favorite drinks. But if you think that we can improve the lives of partners, then give me just a minute or two to tell you, some of my thoughts. All the other partners are going to talk to you about the partnership principles. I'm going to let them, talk about how that inspires them. I'm only going to talk about concrete things. One of the things that's concrete, and I wish I had infinite time to tell you about lots of different things and to ask your opinion about them, but one of the easiest things to summarize is our healthcare. I think everybody would agree that our health insurance is problematic, but when you go to our leadership and you ask them about it, you get eye rolls and the brush off, and you get hand waving that it has to be that way. What we need is more transparency. One of the partnership principles, we need a white paper that shows the costs, that shows the benefits, and then we need democracy. We need a referendum to either own how our health insurance works or go in a different direction. And that's just one example of how I would bring the partnership principles back into operations for Vituity, to actually live what it is that sets us apart from other corporate entities that try to manage physicians. Another one of the partnership principles is accountability. And I think that that's something that has been difficult to have on the board because all of the board members are medical directors or regional directors. It's super hard to talk to our Vituity leaders when you may have to ask them for a favor on behalf of your site, a week or a month or a quarter down the road. It's important to have a separation so that the conversations that need to happen between the board that represents you, the partners, and our leadership happen in a way that is constructive, but also frank. And while we're talking about our leadership, I want to say that I think our leadership is amazing. We have great talent in our leadership, but they need to be redirected to focus on the partnership that they are acting on behalf of. To that end, I actually really want to change the titles of our leaders. So I would like us to have a chief executive partner. I would like us to have a chief operations partner. I would like us actually to change our name to be what we are. Instead of Vituity, we should be Vituity Physician Partners. That is who we are. We are Vituity Physician. We are Vituity Physician Partners. And that is the difference between us and all of these other private, like the Sounds and the MCares and all the other Team Health, all the other private equity owned corporate employees. Our basic value proposition is that partners, especially when we are partners, when we're treated like partners, that partners are better doctors than employees. So if any of this resonates with you, I really appreciate and hope that you will vote for me so we get a breath of fresh air on the Vituity board, and we can start taking this partnership in the direction that it should be, taken. If you thought that the board was perfect and you're coming back for the Vituity drink tutorial, thank you for coming back. I'm going to show you what it is. So, of course, you start with ice. And then to make a Vituity, next ingredient is Kettle One. Kettle One is best practices. You can use other vodkas, but Kettle One is preferred. Then orange juice, which you can find in any crash cart. And then after that, again, if you're in a resource poor environment, you can get away with cranberry. But if you're in a bar or in a resource rich environment, ask for grenadine. And then you give it a little swirl. And I would like to raise this glass, this Vituity, to the Vituity Physician Partnership and its continued health. Thank you.